Joshua Wiest. I'm a medical laboratory professional and your husband.
All right. Have you ever had a time when things went terribly wrong?
I definitely did. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, I was working with a horse with my sister, her horse named TJ, and we were trying to wean him and teach him to be docile so he could be ridden and everything like that. And we'd been training for about 2 or 3 years at that point, and I walked out into the pasture. But my sister told me to just go ahead and go out there and ride him back up to the stable, and I said, "What do you mean ride him back to the stable?" And she said, just hop on his back and ride him up through the pasture. And I was like, sure, okay. I didn't really think anything of it, but I walked down there and I walked up to him, and he knew me pretty well, so he just kind of walked right up to me and let me pet him, and then I was like, all right, so how am I going to do this? And I looked at him, and I was 13, so I might have been like 4 or 5 feet tall, and I was like, okay, how am I going to get up there? So I just grabbed hold of his mane and I tried to jump up there, but when I was jumping up, my back foot kind of trailed and I kicked him right in the butt. And he just took off. And so I'm sitting there with my hand like wrapped in his mane and my legs like barely like on his back, just like riding through the pasture like as he's like kicking and bucking. And I'm just like, oh my god, like holding on, just like trying to survive. And eventually, my sister saw what was happening. She just ran down and was just like, just let go. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. And then, fortunately, I let go and everything was fine. And just kind of tumbled off into the grass and did a nice little barrel roll, and everything was fine.
And did you do a lot of horse training after that experience?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
It was a lot of fun. That was, that whole situation was more my fault than his. So.
Right. That's a good lesson for all of us.
Thanks, Josh.
Cool.